Hi everyone. Good morning. This is Nagasarath Pandurangi from Seneca College. I'm the Regional Business Development Manager for South Asia. Today we are going to go through a presentation about Seneca. What are the questions? If you have any questions towards the end, we'll also be answering the questions for you. Without further delay, let me just start the presentation. So I'll just show you 1 minute video of Seneca right now, which is about Seneca. Just enjoy the video. Right. So let's move on to Seneca. What are you going to learn about in this presentation is about Canada and Toronto, a brief about it, about the Canadian education system, what's the difference between the college and the university, about Seneca and our programs, benefits of studying in Canada, study, work, and live. How will you study and work? Also about postgraduate work permit, entrepreneurship ecosystem at Seneca, international student services, how will they help, the administrative processes that you need to know, and question and answer session. So about Canada, Canada is second largest country in the world with close to 3.7 crore population, and it has 10 provinces and 3 territories. So the 10 provinces are the provinces in which most of the people live, and the territories are towards Antarctica, so they're colder. 90% of Canadians live closer to the US boundaries, which is 100 miles from the US. The border between Canada and the US is the longest unprotected border because of the proximity and also the friendliness of both the countries. Moving on. Why Canada? Canada's adult literacy rate is 99%. Canada has the longest coastline of any country in the world. It is about 243,977 kilometers. Also, Trans Canada Highway is the longest highway system in the world, with the longest street as well. Six cities with more than 1 million citizens: Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, and Ottawa. So, Toronto and Ottawa are in Ontario, which is the state that we will be discussing about further. So Toronto is where Seneca is located, and Toronto is the financial capital, whereas Ottawa is the actual capital of Canada. Toronto, like I said, it's the financial capital with all the major banks and stock exchange in Toronto. Canada's downtown, the definition of Canadian cool, urban, exciting, and is vibrant. Toronto is also the fourth largest city in North America. 50% of the population was born outside of Toronto, and at any point of time, 130 languages are spoken in Toronto. And it also has the longest street, like I've mentioned. It's called the Yonge Street, which is around 1,896 kilometers. It starts in downtown Toronto and moves north. And that's one of the attractions and places to see in downtown Toronto as well. Education system. Canadian education system is ranked among the best in the world. Ontario is spending close to 25 billion on the education system. The stats are as per 2016 and 17. More Canadian adults have postgraduate education than any other country in the developed world, largely because of the robust education and public education system. Also, I would like to mention that 95% of the education in Canada is public and only 5% of it is private. Moving on, what is the difference between a college and a university? The basic difference between a college and a university is colleges are more towards skill and livelihood, whereas universities are towards knowledge. So, colleges also have the advantages of doing work integrated learning. A 2 year program in diploma or a 3 year advanced diploma, they get a work integrated learning program. And also in the bachelor's degree, Seneca also provides bachelor's degree. We'll talk about it in the future slides. Whereas university's aim is to get a master's degree or a PhD degree and strive towards knowledge. So if your idea is to find and settle down with a job that is with a particular skill, then colleges have the advantage. Whereas the universities, if your idea is to have a research degree or continue your research as a PhD candidate, then it is the university degree that you can look for. So, work integrated learning is another opportunity, like I've mentioned, which allows you to work during the summer and winter break of your college. Say, if you're doing a 2 year diploma in a college, every year you have a summer and a winter break. And if you maintain a CGPA of 3.0, then you will be able to apply for work integrated learning, where you'll be placed in a company, and it's also optional and mandatory. There are two options. So depending on the program that you choose, sometimes it is optional and sometimes it is mandatory. About Seneca, Seneca is one of the largest colleges in Canada with 30,000 full time students, 70,000 part time students, and 10,000 plus international students. 170 countries, students from 170 countries study with us at any point of time. And 70 languages are being spoken on campus at any point of time. Campuses in We have three main campuses in Toronto, in York University, and Markham, and also another big campus in King. I'll talk about the campuses in the slides to come. 92% of the employers that employs Seneca students are satisfied with the quality of the student. 190,000 alumni. Seneca has 190,000 alumni who are situated in various positions and various companies. Seneca provides 500 plus career options, and we provide 180 plus different kinds of programs at Seneca. We have mainly 44 types of postgraduate programs, 18 plus bachelor degrees, and 100 plus diplomas and advanced diplomas. Why Seneca? An easier and fastest transition between high school and postgraduate institution. Considering that in India, the dependency on the lecturer and the teacher to teach is higher, it is easier transition for students after 12th to move on to post-secondary institution like Seneca, because those class sizes are smaller. The another difference between university and college is in the university, the teaching style is lecture style, whereas in the colleges it is a smaller classroom with a small student capacity. So in the university, a class is around 300 students and a lecture is given. It is up to the student whether he has grasped it or not. But whereas in the colleges, due to the smaller class sizes, there is personal care, and there is also professor to student to professor communication that is higher, and you get a hands-on learning while you are studying in the college. There are multiple, a wider variety of practice-oriented programs are also available, and it also gives you a pathway to various universities. We'll talk about the pathways in the future slides. Experienced faculty, like I've mentioned, the faculty at Seneca is mostly either they've already worked at as high level executives for multinational firms, and also extensive number of years of industry experience. Some of them are also owners of small and medium scale businesses, so they have the advantage of knowing the market. This extensive network of industry contracts helps us in recruiting students for work integrated learning as well. With the reputation of academic excellence and innovation in teaching and learning, our professors care about the student's success. So, like I've said, there is a personal interaction between the student and the teacher, and this helps in the success of the student and student learning more from the professor. Also, this is the largest, like I said, we offer more than 180 plus programs. So we offer starting from aviation to business to liberal arts, manufacturing, mechatronics, media communications, performance, recreational wellness, and science and engineering. So you have a plethora of programs that you can choose from, and any program that you choose will lead you to a successful skill towards the end of that program. About the programs, there are mainly four different kinds of programs that we offer, like I've mentioned. Diplomas, which are 2 years, you'll get a postgraduate work permit of 2 plus years. Advanced diplomas, which are 3 years, you can apply for a postgraduate work permit of 3 years. So the intakes are January, May, and September. September is our biggest intake. Anytime that you want to study any of the programs, most of the programs are available in September. January is relatively smaller intake, and May is even smaller. So it is ideal for you to eye for September or January. And if in case you have missed out on these two, May is a good intake to get in. So these are the diplomas and advanced diplomas. The cost of the program is close to 14,000 to 16,000 Canadian dollars. Seneca also offers bachelor degrees and postgraduate certificates. Duration of the program of a bachelor degree is 4 years. Um, the cost is little higher, 16,000 to 19,000 Canadian dollars. And postgraduate certificates, which are equivalent to masters, you can apply for 1 year postgraduate work permit after that. The annual cost of program is 14,000 to 16,000 Canadian dollars. It is equal to what a diploma or advanced diploma is. Study, work, and live in Canada. Any 2 year program that you study in Canada will lead you to 3 year work permit. Any 2 year program will lead you to 3 year work permit, and that can be converted into a PR. So this is a great opportunity that most of the Indian students use in order to study and live in Canada. This is a great opportunity for migration if anyone is looking to migrate to Canada, or even if you're looking to start work for a few years and come back. Pathway example, like I've mentioned, Xenco offers a number of pathway. From first year certificate program that we offer, you can transfer yourselves into first year of honors bachelor degree. In cases in a 2 year program, you can transfer into second year of honors bachelor degree. From a 3 year advanced diploma, you can transfer yourself into third year of honors bachelor's degree. So there's also a 4-year bachelor degree and 1-year postgraduate certificate that we offer, like I've mentioned previously. When it comes to pathway, where can you move? From 3-year advanced diploma, transfer into third year of bachelor degree. Just let me take an example of international business. You can transfer yourself into third year in Ryerson University, at Rogers School of Business, into Bachelor of Commerce. That's a direct entry, or into business management, or into BCom, business technology management, or you can choose any of your major. And then you can also transfer yourself into York University into School of Arts or Bachelor of Commerce. That's a pathway available. We have a partnership with both Ryerson University and York University. And these are number of universities that you can transfer yourself into from Seneca in Canada. So you can transfer yourself into University of Guelph, Nipissing University, University of Ottawa, Laurier, or Carleton University. Apart from just transferring yourself into Canadian universities, you can also transfer yourself into universities outside of Canada, say University of Buffalo, Griffith University, Australia. University of Buffalo is in the US. Griffith University is in Australia. Birmingham City University is in the UK. So you have options to even transfer yourself to another country with the same credential. But however, you have to keep in mind that the entry criteria is decided by that particular university. So we need to keep in mind that you have to meet the entry criteria of that particular university before you transfer yourself. Like I said, Seneca offers experiential learning opportunities, work integrated learning, co-op, and paid internship. Any student, the student support, the co-op paid internship supports the. It's a paid internship with $15 per hour support. Um, bridges the gap between theory and practice by working in a professional setting. So basically, if you're say working as a if you're studying marketing management, and if you're working as a marketing intern, this helps you understand the concepts of marketing while you're studying and working at the same time. It also helps you to apply what you're studying to the work at the same time. This is an ideal situation for a student to build contacts ahead of graduation. So, unlike in India where there is a placement system, here in Canada there's no placement system. Your reputation and network will find you your next opportunity. So, what you need to do is to kind of build your network out of your graduation. So, this co-op will help you in that kind of situation. Also, field experience. Some of the programs like early childhood education is a mandatory field experience, which is unpaid internship, because you need to mandatorily learn the skills to handle children, the early childhood education. So these kinds of field experience internships are also available at Seneca, which you can use. Now, let's look at the entrepreneurship ecosystem of Seneca. Seneca also has uh, Helix, Helix program, which is for the entrepreneurship cell of Seneca, where it is free for all students. This is a great opportunity for students with any idea to come up with. If they have an idea, they can come up with that, and Helix will help them create the business plan, pitch the event. You can also pitch the event, and Seneca International Program, and also acceleration start. They also allow you to accelerate in case of your pitch has been selected, and the entrepreneurs allow you to take a funding. Then there is an acceleration plan to multiply your business as well. Who can access this? Seneca students, Seneca alumni can access this facility for free. Also, we also have connections with York Angel Investors, IBM Startup Region for York, and all these areas where you can go and pitch your business. If moving on, if in case you're worried about what happens if in case I don't want to continue in Canada and I would like to move back to India, we also have a lot of centers where we have tied up with. Um, Say, for example, in India, we have a Helix Center in Timsur, Thakur Institute of Management Research. You can also access Helix from there, and these help you to kind of stay connected with the entrepreneurship cell that Helix provides. Like I said, there's no placement system in Canada. The companies come to the college and then they have their kiosks, or we call it the job fair, and you can drop your resume, and if you're selected in the first round, they'll interview you and take you for either a part-time or a full-time position, depending on what is the post that they have created for. And Ontario's recruitment has been great in the past few years. There are 200,000 jobs left unfilled because of the skill training. So it's a great opportunity for anyone to come and study at Seneca and grab any of these jobs that are available. International Student Services. Seneca also provides a number of student services to help the students. Say, for example, free airport pickup and free off campus housing assistance. Though currently, due to COVID-19 restrictions, we are unable to provide these services. However, we wish to resume these services as soon as Seneca's the restrictions are lifted. Seneca also has free visa assistance service for those students who want to improve their extend their work permit or apply for a study permit. So those are done by free visa assistance here. So we have a separate department where we have IRCC approved visa immigrant uh, uh, personnel available to help you. Now let's talk about the campuses. Newnham campus is is our main campus located in Toronto. This is in the prime region of North York, 1750 Finch Avenue East. One of the largest of our campuses with 12,500 full-time students at any point of time studying on this campus. Most of the engineering, applied science, aviation, business, and environmental studies are offered on this campus. It is home to also the English Language Institute. If anyone wants to improve their English language abilities, they can look at this. There is an on campus residence, which I'll talk about in a few slides. Free campus shuttle to Seneca, York, Markham, and King campuses. So there is a shuttle that keeps moving between our campuses, which is free access for our students. Seneca York campus, the 70 Pond Road, Toronto. So it is in the York campus. It is inside the York campus where 6,400 students study, mostly into creative arts, media, biological sciences, applied chemistry, um, chemical laboratory technician. Those kind of programs are offered on that campus. There is again, like I've mentioned, a free shuttle that moves between campuses. That is very helpful for students to move across campuses. Another big campus is Seneca King campus, located in 1390 Dufferin Street, King City. Allows more than 3,000 full-time students to study. We also built our new Magna Hall in that campus, which is another addition to our crown jewel. Behavioral sciences, early childhood education, veterinary, prevention, mental health, those kind of programs are offered on this campus. This is outside of the city of Toronto, which is 40 minutes away from Toronto. Again, the shuttle buses is available, so you can take the shuttle bus to go to this campus. for free. Another important addition to our kitty is Sanaka International Academy, which is one of the previously known as Markham campus. Now it is allowed only for international students. Sanaka International Academy is established starting from September 2020. Earlier it was called the Markham campus, but we have understood that need for higher education for international students. So we have identified 19 high quality programs which are in high demand, and we are offering these programs starting in Sanaka International Academy from September 2020. So this is a great opportunity for students who are willing to study at Sanaka and were not able to find a seat. Now we have higher capacity starting from September 2020. So you can apply either for September 2020 or Jan 2021 for Sanaka International Academy. On-campus residences, like I've mentioned, there are two on-campus residences, one in Sanaka Newnham campus and another in King campus. So both of these are available for you. You can opt to reside in any of these two. The cost is generally between $600 to $700 a month, which is not, it does not include food. So it's a hotel type setting with two suites, that is shared kitchen and also a small kitchenette and a shared kitchen downstairs. So it's a great opportunity to live on campus and study on campus as well. Right. Let's talk about how to get specific information about each program so that in case you need to go onto our Sanaka website, you can go through each one of them to understand how to navigate our website. So you need to search for Sanaka International, and you will find on the homepage, you will find saying international students, a slide or a tile saying Zenka International Students. You click on that, you will be going to our programs. What are the programs available for international students? So you click on our programs in the next slide, you will land up in program list. So this will give you the entire list of programs available for you. So you can check what are the programs that you would like to apply for. After this, you'll have to check also the number of semesters and what kind of credential are you going to get. A graduate certificate is a 1 year program with 2 semesters, and a diploma is a 2 year program with 4 semesters. Advanced diploma is a 3 year program with 6 semesters. So you need to check what program that you would like to apply for. And once you know that, please click on that particular program. Then you will be listed with what kind of uh, credentials are you going to get, what is the length or the duration of the program, and what is the credential or awarded, like Ontario College Advanced Diploma. Like I've mentioned, there's no federal system in Canada. There's only provincial system. The education is done by the province. So Ontario College Advanced Diploma is the credential awarded by the Ontario college. So Ontario government and the college gives you the diploma. So uh, it is approved by the government of Ontario. So what is the cost of the tuition fee? If you need to know the cost, please select international tuition fee, and you'll see the tuition fee and one-time costs of books and supplies on the program that you are looking for. Also, curriculum. In case you're confused about the program, what is the program about? What are the courses that I'm going to study in that particular program? Then you need to go to the courses to check what is the syllabus of that particular program. Everything is listed there. In case of a confusion, please go click and check which courses you are taking in that particular program. Now, how to apply? If you are a new applicant, you can definitely contact Turning Point. Turning Point has been our greatest ally in India. So they represent us in India in Karnal, so you can contact them in order to apply. You also have the online portal where you can click on online application and apply. Because most of the Indian students do need help with your visas, it is better for you to choose a turning point and then help. They can help you apply as well. General admission requirements: diplomas is 2 years, advanced diploma 3 years, bachelor degrees 4 years. We need the high school diploma transcript and also the final diploma from the school. That means your certificate from the school. For postgraduate, we need the university transcripts and the university diploma copy. What are the English language requirements? For India, the English language requirements are slightly higher than general. We need IELTS of 6.5 with no band less than 6 for diploma and advanced diploma programs. And degree and graduate certificate programs, the minimum is 7 with no band less than 6.5. However, due to current situations of COVID, we have reduced this by zero point 0.5. So we are now looking at 6 with no band less than 5.5 for those students who are onshore. For September, they can apply for that. And also 6.5 with no band less than 6 for uh, graduate certificate and degree programs. So this has been adjusted by zero point 0.5 only for these May and September semesters. Again, for January, it is 6.5 with no band less than 6 for diploma and advanced diploma. And degree programs, it is 7 with no band less than 6.5. Before you start, what do you need to have in your new application? You should have the online application. High school graduates should have their school transcripts and the final certificate from the school. For university college graduates, you should have the university transcripts and also the final degree or diploma from the college or university. You should have the proof of English language proficiency, IELTS. We are also accepting Duolingo scores right now, only for temporary time. Please visit our website to see the Duolingo scores that we can take. $90 is the application fee. You need to have that $90 in order to put an application for Seneca. What are the tuition fee payment methods? You can do it by Global Pay, by Western Union, or you can do credit card transfer, MasterCard, any Visa, MasterCard, or American Express card. Or you can do through a certified check to any of the bankers who can send it to Canada or a bank wire. But we prefer everyone to do it by bank wire because it is the tracing of that payment is easier for us when you do a bank wire. What is a tuition fee refund or deferral request? If in case for any reason you get a visa refusal, we deduct $200 from your application from the fee, overall fee that you have paid, and the rest of the refund is sent back. If in case it's a personal reason, say you're unable to come here due to a personal reason apart from visa, then it's $1,000 deduction with all the fee returned back to your um, account. After 10th day, if say the January 1st is the day on which your program is starting, then January 10th is the day before which you can quit. Otherwise, you'll have to forego all your payments. No deferral or refund is available after 10th day of your program start. So we consider it as an enrollment. So we also have, if you have any questions, please put it on Facebook and I'll be answering them one by one. Also, please email me if you have any questions, nagasara.pandurangi@sanagacollege.ca. We also have Monica Babur, who's working for us in India. So she'll also be able to help you with any queries that you have. You can write to her. Her email ID is mentioned on the presentation. Thank you. I'll wait for some questions now. Um, I have a question from Amit. Amit Khurana. Hi, Amit. Hello. PTE overall score 57, not less than 53, acceptable for undergraduate courses. So basically, like I've mentioned, I'll go back to our presentation, IELTS requirements. So if you look at here, right now we do accept minimum of a 60, a 70 scores. But however, PTE is 58. So 60 is for degree programs and graduate certificate programs. And certificate programs, it is 58. With minimum score is 58. Um, so overall is 57, not less than 53. Please apply. Once you apply, please share the application number with Turning Point. We'll be able to look into that on case to case basis. Because it is just 1 point less than what is required, I think we can make an exception. I'll just wait for a few more minutes for any questions. If you don't have any questions, then that will be the end of our presentation. Okay, Grant, thank you so much. I don't see any questions coming through. I've given you both my email IDs. You can just write to us anytime. And any questions that you have, please feel free to ask us and we'll be able to help you. Thank you so much.